know. We missed you.
Yeah, me too. Just a second.
Okay. Because I'm striving to send you some links. John, hello.
Yes, hello. Nice to
Hello,
meet you.
newcomers here.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, hello.
Michiel, are you okay after your party? How do you feel?
100%. No, 100%. Everything is very well. Thank you. Everything is perfect over here. Wonderful over
Fine,
here.
that's fine.
What's
Glad-
going on?
Just
How is everything over there, Oksana? All good over there?
yeah, perfect. Thanks.
Right.
So, and someone is, I'm sorry, just so we have, okay, I will ask, okay, Lorraine will join us. Okay. Hi, Lorraine. Show up.
Hi, Oksana.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm on my way to open the camera.
That's fine. Take your time. Okay, because I'm trying to find the link. But I can't.
Michiel.
How are you? Are you well, Lorraine?
I'm well, thanks.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Didn't you see you for a long time?
Yes, I've actually been in hospital for a bit.
I believe so. And everything fine now?
I'm not fully 100% myself yet, but I'm at least better now.
That's great. That's great. As long as you're getting better, that is what the important thing is.
Yes.
That's important. That's important. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, hello.
Hello, hi. Hi
Hello.
again.
Hi.
How are you?
So we have Nina, we have Nadine, we have teacher Nadine. Are you here? Maroka, are you here?
I'm here. I'm here. How are you?
Yeah. Okay. So because we have Nadine and we have Nadi, so we have two Nadis. Because we mixed a bit. So okay. So
you can
we
call
have.
me Nav. You
Sorry?
can call me Nav. Instead of Nadine, you can
okay,
call
no
me Nav.
problem. Nav. Yeah. Okay, you can call me a queen. I'm just joking. Okay, so Nav, it's very nice name. Okay, so girls, do you remember, Nadine, do you remember the words we've learned last time in Ukrainian? Do you remember? Do you still remember them?
To be honest, no, I forgot.
Okay, so maybe next time we will just try to revise everything.
With all these lessons that you've been given. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that we can start, yeah? Michiel, so sorry that we did not use your platform today because last time we have been waiting for 20 minutes. Okay, just I know that you are too busy. Thank you for your time.
No,
that was
Zoom
surprise.
Zoom is also a very nice platform. No problem whatsoever. Perfect.
Okay, so I think we could start. And I think that Nav can tell us her new tips for this week. Maybe you have just tried out something new. Yeah?
Yeah.
I know that.
Website. Yeah. I'm teaching science these days with an online academy. Yeah, so I came up to this website. It's called Nearpod. It's really fascinating.
Yeah, you just shared it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you searched?
What is special about that?
You can create slides. You can create your lesson over there. You can create. You can insert videos. You can insert different websites. You can play games with your student. It's really amazing. You can organize everything you want, and you can add extra material if you want.
So it's really like a PowerPoint, yeah, like a PowerPoint.
Like a PowerPoint, but it's more interactive. Like you can have an interactive activity with your students, so it's great. And you can search the library for previous material teachers have created before. You could use them, you can add them to your lessons and then edit and add more slides to this lesson.
Do you really use SweetScribo with your students?
No.
Because I've experienced today, so I think that I managed to do that today, and it was successful with a group of students, and it's quite perfect just for checking their assignment and to just because they cannot see each other, they cannot cheat, so it was perfect.
Nice.
And I can just send you the picture how it looked like just in a group because I just made a picture. It's quite interesting because you cannot check everyone because it takes too much time to do, and it saves your time. So it's like that. So you can just because Piotr, last time that Piotr mentioned that it's very nice and useful, and I just tried. It really works well. Okay, so okay, Katarina. Hello, Katarina.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. So you
I
are
had some technical difficulties.
Oh, really?
Greetings from Croatia.
Mm,
Nice to see you all.
nice to see you. So okay, so we are many of us. Yeah, I cannot even imagine that you have a lot of materials just to share today. Yeah, I don't want to just appoint you. Maybe you can just volunteer who will be the first. Okay, to share the experience. Maybe you just have something to tell us. Okay, maybe you will just make your mind. Okay, I will give you, just take your time, not a problem. I've sent you the links for your consideration. It's quite interesting site that you can use while teaching, and it saves your time and energy, and of course they are exciting. It's like perfect English grammar, and your students can use it while just doing some boring grammar exercises. And also, if you take Cambridge English, this site includes a lot of interesting information, and you can do different types of activities with your students. I can share your screen and show you. Sorry, my dog is barking. I cannot stop her. Okay, can show you. It's like that. So you can choose every just skill that you should improve. So it might be listening skills, and you choose the level. It's like, for example, B1, and you can do some exercises. You can listen. You can just make a kind of comprehension, and you can use these kind of activities at your lessons. They are quite interesting and useful, of course. And you can choose how much time do you have for that. And
From Cambridge.
yes, something's wrong with okay, so you can use it a bit later. You can test. So you can just read the assignment, and then it might be listening.
What did you think of that program about wildcats? It was okay.
If you just think that your students are not ready for listening, you can just also use text.
Okay, but I expected it to be a bit more interesting, to be honest.
Something is wrong with yeah, you see, just you can use script as well at the same time. And also if you want to, sorry, oh my God. Can also use this site. It's Listen a Minute. It's called Listen a Minute. Very useful site because you can find every topic you can even imagine. For example, you can listen. I will show you. It has a list of all the topics, and it has a script, and you can use it. Oh my God! Yeah, you see. So a lot of different topics, and you can click. For example, I like Formula One, fast food. Okay, and you can listen a story.
Listenaminute.com.
I'm sorry.
Fast food.
Yeah, and you can also just fill in the gaps, and it's quite fun. You can just do can see a lot of assignments. And also what I just wanted to share with you, yeah, Sanscriba. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, what else? And my favorite one, I will also show you. Okay, I will share my screen. It's also my favorite one because you can find not only video lessons, because for example, I had a topic, for example, Harry Potter. You can use different assignments. You can use different tenses, different grammar, everything. And also you can use worksheets. Also, you can find any topic you want. You can just, okay. It depends. Even you can indicate the level of your students. For example, Great Britain, or just like great and B1. Let's check like this if it works. No. Okay. You should indicate, for example, Harry Potter worksheets, and you will see that it works perfectly fine. So you can find an assignment and they are free. You can choose everything. Okay, and what else? What else? Okay. And
Live worksheets.
sorry?
Have you tried live worksheets?
Yes.
It's
Perfect.
amazing.
Yeah. And you can switch your activities just for them to have a kind of a rest. Of course, they learn and they have a rest. So worksheets, yeah, also live worksheets. And you can send your, and you can resend your answers to your teacher, right? So it's also perfect, yeah. If you have a class, it works well because you can use these live worksheets. Just if your students have a kind of a test and they just do this test and they send their answers to you. World Wall, yeah, it's commonly used. You can create everything just using quiz, everything. So it's very nice link, yeah, as well. Okay. So, and also I don't remember the name because there are plenty of them. I don't know what else. Okay. So, okay, just tell your ideas. What can you share with us? Quizlet, yeah, we know that. Yeah, it's fine.
For me, the best advice for any teacher is to save everything that is related to the subject that she's teaching in OneDrive or Google Drive. She can sort the material into groups or folders. She could share the files with her students. I really depend on Wordwall live worksheets, quizzes. It's really amazing. It's really important that the students have to practice what you teach them, because without practice, you can't really make sure that they understand what they took.
Yeah, and also usually when you, not usually, when always, when you try to add some visual material, it will work well. And so I think that it doesn't matter, just, I mean, the age of your students doesn't matter, and it works well with some additional material, some pictures and some, I don't know, associations. You remember that we tried to use this method the last time, yeah? Okay, so Katarina, tell us please, what just, I don't know, what do you have to tell us?
I missed the introduction part, right?
As you like, you're just welcome, not a problem. Because we
Well-
would like to share our experience, yeah? If we have something to tell, just welcome. No one is
Okay.
pushed and forced.
Well, have you introduced yourself first, or should I just talk about my experience? Or
Anything you like, you're welcome.
well, okay. So my name is Katarina. I'm 47 years old. I have been teaching English and German for 23 years in a primary school in Osijek, in Croatia. And lately I have been participating on a Facebook group called Meet My Class. I don't know, have you heard about it? Or are you a member of it? I know Wilma is. Hello, Wilma.
Hello.
Hello. So my students and we go to school. It's not online, but we do our online meetings in our free time every now and then. So far, we have met many countries, such as Turkey, Brazil twice, right, Wilma? Poland, Indonesia, Mexico, Israel, and it was such a good practice, and it still is. Now we are on our holidays, for Easter holidays, and next week we are starting all over again. And I'm looking forward to seeing other teachers, colleagues, and students from all over the world. Maybe I'm a bit a kind of old-fashioned professor or teacher, because I don't use so many tools, or I don't know, some apps or some digital tools to help my students. But now I'm starting to see only the benefits of some tools. For example, 2 days ago, I was participating in a webinar, and I heard about the site called Scale. Have you heard about it?
Can
Scale.
you write it down?
Yes, I will. It's very good. It could be useful. And of course, I use Kahoot. I use Wordwall,
Kahoot, yeah.
Quizlet, Kahoot, yes. My students, they like Kahoot very much. They
Yeah.
they enjoy it. And Scale is something that I have just heard about it. So I think it could be useful for you too.
Mhm.
And in my classes or my lessons, I prefer that my students I incorporated acting in my classes. I don't know if you have ever tried or if you do that too, but especially with German, vocabulary is very difficult for my students. And when we learn some new lesson, of course, first we do all the keywords or the unfamiliar words, And then after the vocabulary, we read, and then they have to learn it by heart, the dialogue or that lesson, and they act. And when they do that, they, I don't know, somehow they memorize it better than just by reading it, or I don't know. I think acting is very important. That's my personal opinion.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if you haven't tried it, try it, because they enjoyed it very much. They enjoy when they have to put on some clothes, when they have to bring something from home to make the scenery, or I don't know. They really enjoy it, and they're eager to act every now and then. And I don't know, I haven't prepared myself.
No one prepared.
About my experiences, but I think that's it, because I don't know, I've already said maybe I'm an old-fashioned teacher. I don't know, but I prefer grammar. I think grammar is very important. And nowadays in our Croatian curriculum, it says grammar is not so important to teach anymore. Leave it, put it aside. Don't do grammar tests anymore. Just speaking and listening activity, listening comprehension, reading comprehension. But I think, in my opinion, grammar is like, I don't know, base form for everything else. I don't know, maybe you will disagree with me, but I don't know. My students
will not. But I think, yeah, thank you. And I think we might ask a native speaker, is grammar so important for you, Lorraine, in your life? Do you just, I don't know, because as for me, yeah, I also prefer grammar. I adore teaching grammar. It's my passion even. But because usually I can teach people, just students, it doesn't matter. I can explain the meaning of all the tenses at one lesson, and it's not a problem just to make them understand the idea. And but the situation is as follows: if they do not speak, if they do not practice this grammar, it just disappears. They will not use their knowledge. It's impossible, you know. So that's why I can tell you that we just learn, we teach our children, our own children, our native language without knowing grammar, because they talk, they speak, they try to communicate. So I think that it should be like half and half. But of course, you can just you can say that it's very important. Yes, everything is important, everything. And if you want to communicate, not only just using infinitives, yeah, in your life, of course you can study grammar, you can use everything that you've learned, and that's fine. Okay, and you just mentioned, Katerina, that you have mutual lessons with other students, and we've already had lesson with Vilma, with my students, and we had a mutual lesson with about 10 countries, yeah? Vilma, do you remember? You don't remember, you've had enough. You've had too many lessons with your just students. Because I think that Mila and Nina, you can just think it over, because it's quite, it's something amazing when there are about 10 countries and each country tries to present their tradition, their just cuisine. It's quite amazing. And it's perfect because, for example, I just have private lessons. I do not involve my students so much into these meetings because they prefer natives. they're so, how to say, spoiled by me. They just want natives. Sometimes even they do not want natives. They just say, we miss you, please. Do not ask me to have a lesson with Lorraine, please. Just have a lesson with me, I miss you. That's why I just want you to, maybe you have some, I don't know, classes, students who are not motivated. And perhaps you can just arrange a kind of meeting, mutual meeting together with Poland, Brazil, but I don't know. We have only, for example, Mila and Nina, they have lessons in the morning. And I think that it's a kind of time difference. We can arrange with, for example, Poland, Croatia. And what about, yes, what about other countries? I'm not sure because of time difference. And we can just.
Yeah, but if I can say something, yes, hello?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, my name is Joanna and I come from Poland, and I also take part in these international classes on this website. We've met
That's
with
why I
Oksana
invited
there.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and yes, I have had already a few of these lessons, and both my students and me enjoy it quite a lot. And I usually do it with my students from high school. I teach in high school in Poland, and we do it as a part of our curriculum here, because I have I teach also in linguistic classes, and linguistic classes in Poland means 7 hours of English a week. Yeah. So we are online since half of October now, and it's a kind of entertainment and making my students motivated, yes, to speak, to do something else than just using course books. So yes,
what do you do, Joanna, to motivate them, since you have so many hours? Because here we have 3 hours. You said you have 7?
Mm-hmm. Yes, as I've mentioned, they are in a linguistic class, so they are motivated themselves in a way too. But to motivate them, I have these online classes with foreign students, foreign teachers. So we also play different games. We also use this Quizlet and Kahoot all the time, yes, just to make them interested in what we are doing. And I don't know if I can share it with you because I prepared myself.
Yeah, I can make you just host. Yeah.
Yeah, I can share one thing with you because my students love talking. Yes. Yes, I still can't do it. Okay, I will try it now. Okay, this is the thing I wanted to share with you because, for example, my students love talking, yes, and they are not afraid of talking and speaking English. So I use with them something like this. This is called Story Dice, yes, and you can just click here and roll these things, change it, and I make my students to make up stories, yes. They just work in pairs or in groups. It depends on the situation, and you can make them speak, make up stories, so they both use their imagination and speak English at the same time. Yes, so we have 2 versions here. We have these 5 dice, and there's the version of 9 of them. Yeah. So the pictures are different, and I use this in real life situation. I mean, I have these story cubes, yeah, but as we teach only online nowadays in Poland, I have found this version here. So I think it's very interesting for students to use both imagination and to speak English. And you can practice different tenses by using this story dice here, or cubes, they are called in these 2 ways, yes. So I think it's of use, really.
Oh yeah, I have a great imagination. I just created a crazy story already.
Students also create crazy stories sometimes, yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it depends on the students, on the people who do it, yes. So sometimes the stories are very, very funny. Sometimes they are tragic. It depends what they make up, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So if somebody is interested to have some online classes, I'm very much into it with my students. Yes, we can.
Joanna, I want to, I don't know, Michiel, I think he will come back, but he's away. I can offer you maybe some natives who are just trying to be teachers and
Mhm.
have some, you can tell me the time and I can offer them for free, not a problem, just for your linguistic classes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so should I
Just
say
tell
it
me
now
the
or
time,
to
yeah,
later?
the time and the date, and you will get native.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'm game.
yeah, so native Lorraine. See that you are in, but you already had a certificate. You should earn money, you know? then.
Yes, I don't mind doing some part-time
I know that
freebies
you
as
don't
well.
mind. But
So
you know that there are about 50 newcomers to the TEFL course and they must practice. And I'm sick and tired of them 10 times a day, you know? So maybe I will give them to Gianna. Oh my God.
and I'm
We
also
may
already
try. I don't
teaching
really know.
some of them part-time.
Yes, I know, because I just ask you to help for some time.
Yes.
Yeah, they cannot use Zoom, and it's terrible.
So what
Okay.
do they use? If they can't use Zoom, what do they use? What platform?
They are only learning. You know, they are learning to be teachers. So that's why they try to learn one by one, just everything, to get to know everything, but slowly. Okay, sorry, we interrupted you. I think we should just restart in some minutes. I think, yeah, because it shows that how many minutes? Just 2
5
minutes,
minutes.
something like that. Okay, not a problem. So I think we should arrange a kind of a mutual class for our students, maybe just to arrange some time, something in the middle, not only just in the morning, okay? Because I also have different ages, and that will be fine for 17 or 19 years old students to participate, so not a problem.
My students are mostly 16 and above, yes, 16 to
Yes.
19, yeah.
That's why I invited you here, because we have the same, yeah.
Yeah, but there are usually some 12 or 13 students in my group, yeah, when I have these online classes. So.
Yeah, because we all have students who are about 15 or 17 years old. So I think we have something in common. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Joanna, so sorry, just I think we can restart, yeah, and we can continue if you don't mind.
Of course.
Yeah, because I see that it's irritating me when it's just several minutes left. It makes me nervous.
Okay, so we are going to send another link to another meeting. No? Yeah. Or what?
We have the same. My link is
the same.
Okay. You can just make
Okay.
it the host again. Okay.
Okay. Good. I got you.
Okay. Okay, cannot see. Is it okay, Joanna?